So, I'm making 2 live videos tonight. You know what I mean? I'm going to talk about something called shadow banning. Now, do I believe I've been shadow banned? I know I've been shadow banned on some sites. I have been. I've had my account suspended with no real explanation. Have I been shadow banned on this site? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Maybe some people know, maybe some people don't. The point is, though, I want to focus more on shadow banning yourself, which I think is the bigger issue. A lot of us go through our lives and we push back and we repress who we really are and what we really want to do with our lives. The things that we should say, the things that we should do, the way that we should spend our time. And we end up giving a lot of this away to outside forces. And we can really, I believe the term is, dim our own light, not put our best foot forward, not share our greater ideas, not be the best versions of ourselves. And in that sense, I am guilty of shadow banning myself. Not taking the time to be everything that I can be. Not taking the time to give back. Not taking the time to share experiences, to be a teacher, to be a leader of myself first before you can be leaders of others. Anyone who would follow a leader, you would want that leader to be a leader of themselves at first, right? Of course. And that is my biggest concern now, is really focusing on what have I done over the years? What are the negative traits that I've developed? And you can ask yourself this too if you watch this live one day. What is it that's making you shadow ban yourself, hold yourself back? What is blocking you from being, hey there, young TJ, what is stopping you from being you? What is holding you back? Now, I know for a lot of us, the first thing is fear. A lot of us have this irrational fear that if I do the thing that I really want to do, if I do that thing that, I know I should do, but I'm worried about what Peter, Paul, Mary, and John will think. That is fear. It may even be your ego getting in the way. And it's important that we kill that feeling. It's important that we kill that feeling as early on as possible as we can in our lives. And we need to instill that same ideal into our children. Don't be afraid to be who you are or express and be who you want to be. When I was younger, there was a comedian, his name was Gallagher. He used to go on stage with striped shirts and wear a hat and smash watermelons. Now, if I pitched that idea to you, you'd be like, you are absolutely crazy. But that's who he was. That's who what he wanted to do. That's who he not wanted to be. That's who he was on the inside. He was letting himself shine. And a lot of us need to do that. But we live in a world now where getting out of line, getting out of the single file line is not acceptable. The masses judge you. They start to say, what are you doing? Why are you not falling into line? Why are you trying to be an individual? Why are you trying to be yourself? Why are you trying to be who God intended you to be? That is a strange and scary concept in the modern world that we live in. Hey, PNG Native, and who else we got here? Adrian, live stream, and don't be rude. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you guys for watching the chat there. What's my password? Oh, wow. All right. We have the FBI, possibly the CIA in the chat. All right. Sup and hi. Okay. Thank you, Liz Grant. So we don't want to have fear. We want to be ourselves. And some of us, it may take time. You might have to get enough life experience. You might have to have enough things happen to you before you realize, wow, the world has really stripped me down. And now there's nothing holding me back from being me. You don't have a fear of what people will think or say or what you might lose or gain because you've been through enough that you realize that's not what really matters. What matters is sharing the message, connecting with people, becoming the best version of myself so that other people, maybe I can guide people to become the best versions of their selves as well. So we covered fear, okay? We don't want to be afraid. We don't want to be afraid of what other people think. I think the other problem is, and this is the one that's like a little bit of a mind scramble. It's the fear that you doing the thing that you want to do, you being the person that you want to be, you might actually become very successful at it. That's the thing that I think bothers people more, is the fact that that idea in your head that you're like, yeah, that's a cool idea, but I would have to do this, and then, this would have to work out. We almost psych ourselves out and create this fear that, you might actually do it and succeed. You might actually do something that changes the world. You might become wildly successful by trying to do that thing that you want to do. And see, the hard part is that in the beginning, nobody is going to ride with you. No one's going to believe your idea. No one is going to support you. You're going to have to start up that thing on your own. And people will look at you crazy. People will doubt you. People will say, why are you trying to do this? Why are you changing? Why can't you just be like everybody else? Why can't you just fall in line? And that is what this video is about. It's about helping others realize, and even myself, that you can only be yourself. That's who you really are. But it's easy to fall into the programming of the world. And we lose ourselves. We forget who we are. We forget what we were like when we were children. We forget the fun and playful and creative ideas that we had. And we never end up bringing those ideas from our mind out into the world. And that's what we need more of in this day and age. We don't need more workers. We need more intellectual people. We need more thinkers, and we need more ideas. And we need to share them. And we need to be less judgmental. And we need to be more accepting. And we need to encourage people to spread their wings and to fly and to be themselves so that they can reach their fullest potential. That's been my video for the night, guys. I appreciate you all that have liked, watched, shared, and subscribed. I really like doing these. I really like opening up and talking. I do appreciate the few of you who do actually watch. I know it's not many at the moment, but that's how it goes. You have to start somewhere, and it's important not to give up. So again, thank you for watching, and you all have a wonderful night. I'll be back up here soon.